Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of our Polyup Beginners Solar Library tutorial. In the previous video, I explained how do the parts work, and in this video, we are going to be constructing a house. Let's start with the floor. Now I'm going to add the walls. And finally our roof. Now I'm going to add some other stuff that will help us. For that, I am going to slightly move the roof with the help of these arrows. Remember, shifting the roof does not mean we are disconnecting it. Because when I click on the first tile, that is the parent object, everything highlights. It has an orange glow near it, which means they are all connected. I am going to add a fridge because we can monitor it the whole time, as it is on throughout the day and night. Let's also add a graph so that we know what is happening. I'm also going to add a clock to know the day or night time. And finally, a device electric meter or the power grid meter. Since no key elements, that is no microgrid controller, solar panel or battery is connected to this house, the appliance won't work. But something interesting happens when we add a circuit box, that is the microgrid controller. As you can see, the fridge is working. That is because the electricity is coming from the power grid. We can see it on the power grid meter and on the graph. On the graph, the black line represents the power grid, the blue line represents the solar panels, and the green line represents the battery. The red home icon represents appliances. As you can see, on top of the center line, there is a black line, which means the electricity is coming from the grid. And below the center line, there is a red line, which means it's going to the appliances. We can see that on the circuit box as well. If the circuit box is blue in color, it means that there is full power. If the circuit box is in this green color, it means that the appliances have full power. And if it is in a lime green color like this, it means that the batteries have full power. If the circuit box turns yellow, it means that it is taking power from the grid. And if it is orange, it means that the batteries have some amount of electricity in them. If it is red, it means there is no power. The fridge did not work when we did not have a circuit box because the circuit box controls the power usage of appliances. Without it, we cannot get electricity from the source. Now I am going to add some batteries so that we need not need to get electricity from the power grid at least for a few days. These batteries charge with the help of solar panels, but we are not going to add that now. Let's see what happens when we add only the batteries and the circuit box. As you can see, at first the batteries supply electricity to the home appliances. This is because by default the battery starts with 100% of charge, and we can see its percentage on the bottom part of the graph. And we can also see on the device electric meter, that is the power grid meter, that no electricity is coming from the grid. But let's wait and see what happens when the batteries run out of electricity. As you can see, the batteries have 0% of electricity, and the electricity is coming from the power grid, which is the black line. As you can see, the battery is red, which means there is no electricity in the battery. If the batteries are red, it means that it has very low or no power. If the batteries are orange, it means that power is draining from the batteries. If they are green in color, it means that the batteries are full. If the batteries are yellow in color, it means that they are about to be full. But now I am going to add the solar panels. As you can see, now the batteries are charging with the help of the solar panel, and our house is self-sustainable. As you can see in the power grid meter, that is the device electric meter, no electricity is coming from the grid, which means there will never be a power outage in our house even if there is a grid outage. But when more appliances are connected and there are less solar panels and less batteries, it will be hard to supply the house load. So it will take electricity from the grid. Let's add some appliances and try it. As you can see, there is more load and the battery's charge is going down drastically. As you can see, the battery's charge is finally over and the power is coming from the grid. You can see that on the grid meter as well. If we want our house to be fully sustainable and self-sustainable, even in this situation, we need to add more solar panels or more batteries. Now I have added some solar panels, which means our house is fully self-sustainable. We can also calculate the amount of energy used by our house and the amount of energy we need to produce to fulfill the house load, which we will be doing in the next video. Here's a sneak peek of what we will be making in the next video. I hope you are excited to build more cool machines like this. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.